Hi and welcome to the Subcontractors Toolkit. I'm Ricky. Today I'm going to talk about understanding project cash flow. So the first thing I want to say to you subcontractors is an unfortunate truth, and that is the truth of the game is rigged against you and it's done by main contractors. So unfortunately, on every project, the way that cash flow works is that the main contractor are going to hold your payments and they're going to pay you after they themselves get paid. So on a project, the main contractor will be cash flow positive and they will be paying you after they get paid. But what this means for you, unfortunately, is that you have to pay expenses before you get paid. So when we talk about you first starting a project, you're going to start a project 1st of January, for example. You are going to do work in that month of January for 4 weeks until the end of January. You're going to put your application in, and generally speaking, on 30-day payment terms, you're going to get paid at the end of Feb or the start of March. So that work in that first week at the start of January, you're not going to see payment until March, basically. So that means with you having to pay labor, with you having to pay materials in some circumstances, you'll be paying for those things out at the start of the job before you get paid. So at the start of every job, generally speaking, you are cash flow negative unless you can swing it in a way through the contract that changes things. Now, you being cash flow negative doesn't mean that you're not profitable, but it does mean that you're paying for things before you get paid. So you're going to need some help there somehow, whether that be from other projects or borrowing money or not paying people till later, like your subcontractors till after you get paid, just like main contractors do. Whatever it is to help you out, that's what you got to do, but you will be cash flow negative at the start of a project. Now, there'll be a point that you become cash flow positive on a project when we're just looking at one project, but that will be further down the line and it might even be closer to the end of the project. Now, how do you know how much you're going to be cash flow negative as a company? The way that we work this out is we do a cash flow forecast. So if you have a look in the comments, I've got a cash flow forecast template for you. And I've also done a how to complete a cash flow forecast video. So I highly encourage you to download the cash flow forecast, watch that video, and implement a forecast within your business so you understand where your cash flow is going. Now, just because your cash flow is negative doesn't mean you're not profitable, but there's a good chance as a subcontractor that you're going to have periods where your cash flow is negative. So we need to work out how to mitigate that, how to deal with it, and it's a lot easier to do if you have a cash flow forecast going that can help you with that. Not only that, some of those sleepless nights of going, why is my bank balance going negative? You should have a better understanding of what's happening there if we've got a cash flow forecast. Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more of our videos with genuine practical advice for subcontractors, hit that subscribe and get notified the next time we have one of these videos. Cheers.